I have a question. After a long day of work, you sit on your couch, you feel tired, you don't want to move. Were you trying to watch some random shit on TV or you would pick up the book? Hell yeah! But I wasn't able to always make the right choice until I made those little tweaks in my daily routines which helped me to build the reading habit.
Hey, what's up friends? This is Carl Xiao. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm a big believer in transformation and positive thinking. I believe every one of us can actually achieve our greatest, wildest dream and live the life that we want. And one of the great ways to improve and transform our lives is through reading. So one of the missions for this channel is share what I read and learn from books. Okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, don't forget to grab a coffee, okay? While you listen to me talking, sharing what I read. It might be boring. I just hope you enjoy and get some value from it. So today, we're gonna talk about this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This is a phenomenal book. If you're looking to change your habit, change your lifestyle, or anything that related to self-help and development, this is a great book. I recommend it. This book is about 300 pages, but the real primary content is about like 250 pages. And it's really not that densely written. You have a lot of graphs to explain a lot of theory. And you know, if you want to improve your English, definitely grab a copy of the original English copy one. And today we're going to talk about this book. And I want to share my 4 lessons that I take away from this book that I want to share with my friends.
Firstly, identity change is the North Star of habit change. Secondly, focus on system instead of goals. Thirdly, the 4 laws of behavior change is simple and effective. Fourthly, 1% can make a big difference.
Lesson number 1, the identity change is the North Star of habit change. What does that mean? Well, to my understanding, figuring out who we are will determine what we do in our daily life. Let's first look at these 3 layers of behavior change that James talked about in his book. So, we can change the outcomes which are about what we get, like losing weight, writing a book, or getting 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Then we can change the processes which are about what we do, such as building a workout routine, keeping a journal, putting out quality videos with consistency. Lastly, we got identity change, which is about what we believe, the worldview, the self-image, and the judgments of ourselves and others. Most of us work from outcome to identity rather than the identity to outcome. But as author James says, the ultimate form of intrinsic motivation is when a habit becomes part of our identity. And the more pride you have in a particular aspect of your identity, the more motivated you will be to maintain the habits associated with it. I can definitely relate to this as a runner myself. I run every single day, not because I got a clear and specific outcome, goal like staying fit, but in my mind, I've already seen myself as a runner, and it's a very big part of my identity, which I took great pride in. Even when the weather is terrible or when I'm not feeling it, I will still go for a run. Because runners run, just like workers work, writers write, teachers teach, rappers rap. But you may think, oh, it's easy for you to say that you're a runner, you identify yourself as a runner, but it's impossible for someone who never run and never liked running to develop that identity and start running. You know what I'm saying? Well, the thing is, I never considered myself a runner. For the most of my early life, I developed that identity, I acquired that identity through running repetitively, you know what I'm saying? And which leads to another very important point that James talked about in his book. The more you repeat a behavior, the more you reinforce the identity associated with that behavior. So if you want to become a runner or anything else literally, you can. You gotta just follow these 2 steps. First, decide what type of person you wish to become. Second, prove it to yourself with small wins. The focus has shifted from doing to being. If you want to change your identity, just see the process as an election. So you have 2 candidates. One is becoming a new identity with great shape, better eating habits, better sleeping schedule, with more wealth, knowledge, and influence, or whatever you desire to have or to become. The another is keeping your current identity. And the rule is simple, which is one of my favorite quotes from this book. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. No single instance will transform your beliefs, but as the votes build up, so too does the evidence of your new identity. Every time you chose salad instead of fried chicken for dinner, you voted for the healthy person you wish to become. Every time you opened a book instead of your favorite TV shows, you voted for being a disciplined person and a reader. Every time you prioritize family over work, you voted for being a family-oriented person. Every time you showed up at the gym, you voted for being a person who is disciplined and committed. Every vote will reinforce the belief and help you either transform or keep your identity. And always remember, just like in election, you don't need every vote to win the election. Whoever got more votes will win the election. You know what I'm saying? So don't beat yourself up and give up too early. The election is not over yet. If you skipped the gym for a couple times, if you slipped up on your diet for a couple times, it's okay. You lost a couple votes, you still got more time, you still got more chances to win the election. And it's never too late to vote for the right person you wish to become. Vote for the self that you want to become right now. Lesson number 2, focus on building a good system instead of setting goals. Yo, it's so funny that I spent almost the entire week working on that, my amazing goals of 2022, which is a great video. I loved it. I'll leave a link in the below and check it out if you guys are interested. And then I read this book, Atomic Habits, and James told us screw goals and focus on the system and all that. And I was like, what the hell? I thought setting goals is really important, but let me share the 4 problems that comes with setting goals. First, winners and losers have the same goals. Yeah, every Olympian wants to win the gold medal. Every candidate wants to get the job. But obviously, not everyone can get the gold medal. There's only one gold medalist. So goals are not what differentiate winner from losers. Just like me, I still haven't learned any Spanish yet, but I have ambitious goals. I'm gonna learn 2 languages this year, and we'll see how it goes. The second problem with goal setting is that the goals are only momentary change. I believe this would resonate with a lot of people. Just imagine your room is messy as hell and you suddenly got that burst of motivation. You set a goal and you cleaned it, but you maintain the same sloppy pack rat habits that led to another new pile of clutter. So what you need is not a goal to clean your room once in a while, but a better habit to build a system that maintain and organize the room. But you can go back and forth if you want. Just like James said, you are left chasing the same outcome because you never changed the system behind it. You treated a symptom without addressing the cause. Thirdly, goals restrict your happiness. One of the most common wishes people all have is that once I have that, or once I did that, I'll be happy. Once I have my first meal, I'll be happy. Once I got into that school or company, I'll be happy. Once I bought that Lamborghini, I'll be happy. Once I lost that much of weight or gained that much weight, I'll be happy. You know what? We're never gonna be happy enough if we continually put our happiness off until achieving the next goal. Goals create an either-or conflict. Either you achieve your goal and are successful, or you fail and you're a disappointment. You mentally box yourself into a narrow version of happiness. It's gonna be a really significant mentality change if we can forget about all these momentary goals. I adopted this mentality when I'm running this channel. I do not have a goal that I gotta hit, certain amount of subscribers count or views, and then I will be happy. I'm already happy. I'm already making contents that I think meaningful and personally enjoy. Seriously, it sounds kind of fake, but I guarantee you, because otherwise I wouldn't spend the entire week making the video you're watching right now. Smash the like for me if you think my hard work deserves that. Thank you. Finally, goals are at odds with long-term progress. I found this quote really summarizes it all. The purpose of setting goals is to win the game. The purpose of building systems is to continue playing the game. It is our human nature that we all want to achieve some goals really quick, like flipping 1 cent to a house in a week, or learning a new language in 1 day, losing 20 pounds in a week. It is so satisfying to get those remarkable results in short time. But if you truly want to change your identity and become the best version of yourself, you got to focus more on the systems instead of the short-term goals. Okay friends, I just made this quick decision because I think, this video is gonna be too long and people won't be interested in clicking, so I decided to cut them into half. And if you want to, know more about how to apply some of the practical strategies that James talked about in these atomic habits, just check out another video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.